Right, hopefully we'll get some people on in a minute. I'll keep checking the chat. It normally takes a minute before it shows up. How do I close this fucking pop-up that Google's done? On my Android, which I don't want to see. Alright, let's see if there's people in the chat. Alright, Skeleton mate. Yeah, it's going to be annoying a bit on this, because I started playing it on normal, and I should have been playing it on easy. Even I'm quite good at the multiplayer on this, but I've not played it in ages. Yeah, the single player I'm actually finding a lot more difficult because of the fact like the AI often just sees you through smoke and things like that. Right, anyway, we're getting in the car, aren't we? What gun's over there that it says I can pick up? I've already grabbed it. Oh, it's just Helga's now, okay. So yeah, we'll keep the M60 and the XM8 for now. I wonder, although it will make the game not look as nice, I wonder if you can turn off some of the volumetric smoke. We want VSync on, I don't know, that's off by default. I wonder if it's effects quality. Let's just put that to low and see if the smoke... Yeah, okay, I'm going to have effects quality on low. Even though I want it on high, just so the smoke isn't as, you know, all the smoke and dust, you know, doesn't get in the way, because the problem is obviously the AI is, like I said, in the single player, the AI literally can see you through the smoke. So yeah, it definitely looks a bit worse in terms of draw distance-y sort of stuff, but I'll put up and just... Oh, where's my crew gone? Oh, they're up there. I thought they just vanished. Yeah, well, that's a good thing, at least on PC, is you can sometimes turn those things off. I think in the multiplayer, a lot of those, regardless of your graphics option, are just turned off in the multiplayer. That wasn't a very big clue. See if there's anything to look at in the ship column here. Actually, let's see what the thing looks like on medium, because if on medium it looks alright. So let's put effects quality to medium. That might not, you know, make the smoke so obvious, because I don't mind a little bit of it. It's just in the bits where you've got smoke flying up everywhere and dust that, you know, it gets to be a pain in the ass. It's not like there's anything over there at all. Yeah, that way we get a bit of dust and that in the distance, but it doesn't look like it's, you know, anywhere near as much dust and smoke as you get on high. Weird, like there's some like ghostly noises every time you're in a place. I don't really get that, but... Yeah, it's definitely toned down the smoke a lot by having this on medium, not high. Although it's a bit higher there. Well, we'll see what it's like. It's alright, I've got an M60, that's good at dealing with lots of enemies. Do I want to swap the XM8 for anything? Probably not. Problem is I don't have any other sort of rifles of that type with an ACOG sort of scope on it. I can hear an MCOM switching somewhere. Breakable thing. It sounds like there's something behind there, but unless it's somewhere else you get into it. Oh, a shotgun. Alright, let me try. Oh, I've got a 40mm on here, let's try that. Right, Rajiv. We only just found out that in the options you can turn all the smoke effects down so it's actually easier to see stuff. I don't think that's going to break that, if a couple of 40mm didn't do it. Ah, I see. It's actually a little thing like that. Never mind. It's on this floor. Oh yeah, because this is really sandy here, let's put the effects completely to low and see if that just makes it a bit easier for playing the game. Yeah, so there's still some smoke in some places, it's just, yeah, it's not as dense. That's one of those enemies you can't shoot yet. Now he takes damage, because he's done his little animation. Yeah, it's definitely better for shooting these sort of guys at a distance, having that smoke turned right now. Or volumetric effects, whatever it is. Look, just missed the bottom behind. If there are any deployed troops, doesn't really matter. No, I didn't, Rajiv. Can you reply here if it's easy enough to do? Like, just copy-paste what it was. Good night, Weird Pringles Chip. Are you in Asia? Because here it's like early afternoon, and in America it'll still be morning. Yeah, it's still quite a lot of smoke, to be honest. Or volumetric effects, whatever you want to call it, like dust and stuff like that. Ah, yeah, in Australia, so yeah, I can definitely understand that. You're like, really far east. Yeah, you're not, mate. Yeah, no worries. Alright, your mother, you okay? playing one of the classic shooters I've not played in ages. But yeah, Rajiv, I know that in theory I could maybe create a new Ubisoft account and then try and link it to the new system. I have no idea if that would do anything. Right, Biz. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Just had one of those days today where I've got there's a video going on later tonight, by the way, 6 PM UK time. It's the one I did yesterday on the gas mask. I got around to editing it, rendering it, and uploading it earlier, so that's done. Yeah, what I'll try and do, Rajiv, is just make a brand new account with Ubisoft, because it seems like the Uplay type one I have, it doesn't respond with it. So let me make, what I'll do at some point is, if it's still installed, I'll like essentially make a brand new Uplay account, or whatever they call it, or Ubisoft Launcher account. You know, just register a new email with it or whatever. Because I don't think there was a product key with the game that I had to activate with it. I think, you know, as soon as it launched through Steam it was fine. But for some reason it just doesn't, it might be like a conflict where it doesn't like, you know, that I've had Ubisoft accounts over the years where they've had different programs. So maybe if I make a new one it will have been like patched to work. Because I did think about doing that and then I think just got put off by the effort of it partway through. But I wouldn't mind streaming that next, like I said, so yeah, I'll definitely have to have a go at just making a new account. Because I wouldn't mind a new email just for registering stuff with, so it doesn't spam my main email as much, you know, all the sort of notifications and that. Now there's a video coming out on the gas mask this evening, like I said. Because I filmed a video yesterday on the gas mask and just didn't get around to editing it and uploading it yesterday, so it's going on today because I've already done the edit and upload and scheduling on YouTube. If you're on about the Czech SEMA LPC or whatever it's called. And the Italian World War II one, if I get time later in the week, I'll do a video on that one later in the week. If not, I will do that one probably next week. No, yeah, grenaded because I went out in the open. I'm using the XM8 again, I want to go back to the M60. Oh, they are actually coming out of the walls. Coming out of the goddamn walls. Yeah, I got the musket and that. I've done a video on that, but not actually like tried doing anything with the musket yet, because I'm cleaning all the trigger mechanism. I've got a load of rust remover now, so at some point I need to get like an old pot, put the rust remover in it with the trigger mechanism and all that, and then oil it back up and reinstall it into the musket. And I've also got a deactivated Czech submachine gun that I want to do a video on from like late 40s, but haven't got around to doing that yet. It's the one the Uzi based its fire mechanism off of, but it's the first like proper telescoping bolt submachine gun. So it's kind of interesting how it's kind of like a proto-Uzi sort of thing. It doesn't look like the Uzi, but it's got the same kind of internals to it. Because it's annoyingly deactivated, how they've done it, I can't open it up to show the internals. shitty wooden part, isn't it? So it's not going to stop my outside on concrete now. So that's the exit now, isn't it? Oh great, I have it. Problem is now I'm used to the fucking 2042 ballistics of the like rocket launchers. So I'm not as good at timing the shots. For fuck's sake. Right, yeah, there is a bit of range fall off. Even quite short distance, so we'll just take that into account. But not that time, okay. It probably depends on the arc if you aim it upwards. Yeah, Aussie GP5, no, not the GP5's an Aussie mask, you know what I mean? It's certainly not worth $400. I know Aussie dollars aren't as much as US dollars, but still, like Canadian dollars. But it's just absurd sort of profiteering, or somebody has no clue what it's actually worth. Finally, you know, probably been easier just to keep hitting it with my XM8, I imagine.
Okay, what to do? When this needle moves, turn this dial. It worked. Damn. Be all you can be my ass. Hey, if anything happens, you know, bury me at Cowboy Stadium, Arlington, Texas, Lone Star Stadium.
I like how they've got the classic sort of 90s chest rigs on, like 90s, early 2000 ones, you know. Because it's all be fucking plate carriers now, wouldn't it? But this is back, because it's like the couple of British ones I have, where it's all just like either a molly vest, you put them on yourself, or it's one where it's like pre-done by the factory or whatever, depending on what kind of troop they're being issued to, the type of pouches they give you. Right, so we've got one more to do, haven't we? Ignore them. Oh, so it wasn't that staircase then. Right, never mind. Maybe there's a hidden item down there and I've missed it now. Right, so we just want to essentially go north. Yeah, right. Swap the Carl Gustav for the XM8 again. I've beaten it before back on PlayStation 3, not on the current installation I've got on Windows. Does that speedometer work? Oh no, that's annoying. Speedometers don't do anything. Oh! Yeah, I've beaten it on PS3 before. I played shitloads of this on PS3 when it first came out. And I've played loads of the multiplayer still on PC, but it's just I've never really bothered redoing the campaign again until now. Oh. Wow, what happened there? Okay. Interesting this little house there.
Over here! Sniper, find cover!
Oh, I can only switch to that gun, that's oh, maybe that is the top gun, it's just only has a trajectory of one way. That probably is, okay. Yeah, there we go. Oh, so is that just when we jump over or something? Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Right, Helmet Productions. Let's go look at that gun over there and see if it's actually one of the guns I want. Oh, nice, it is. It's the FN2000. Right, I'll link that. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Had a sort of busy-ish day, but you know, when you get, it's one of those days where when it's productive and it's busy, I don't mind. It's just the days I really dislike, those sort of days when, you know, you're really busy doing stuff and still don't get any personal, like, stuff done. It's actually quite a good iron sight on this one. Oh, he's still alive. So where's that sniper they were yelling about? Oh, over there, is he? That's a machine gun. You know, if we can move up anyway, let's just move up. In the trees, are they? Oh, I'll have a look in a second. Oh no, it's the little guard tower, look. Behind the tree, yeah. Oh shit. There'll probably be snipers that spawn in as we get up there, but they're not there yet. Yeah, you don't really get lots of Mexican food in the UK. You get some places that do it, and some of it's alright. Like I like a lot of the Tex-Mex sort of, you know, like barbecue chicken with like some of the other sauces. They have like the mustardy sauces and some of those sort of bits. But like, you don't get loads of places that do things like burritos over here, to be honest. There are some places that do it, but I think like now and then, every sort of major city or town might have like one place that does like burritos as a takeaway or like as a fast food place. But it's not a common thing. It's like, you know, compared to like McDonald's, Burger King's, KFC and stuff like that. You know, you're going to struggle to find a Mexican food thing in your area, if that makes sense. You get places that do Spanish and Portuguese food, that some of those are fairly similar as well. Like some of the spicy little, what do they call them, like tapas sort of things. And profits. I don't actually know which plane the Russians have this. Can I fuck his tower up before we even get there? Or is it like one that you can't? No, unfortunately. I was hoping I could just destroy all the wood on it so he was an easy target. Right then. I mean, I'm assuming a sniper's going to spawn in each of those, but maybe not. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they spawn now. Nearly dead. Ah, not quite. Let me look up. Oh, is that the old West German, like the grey-white one? I got mine off of eBay. But I know, like, that's just hit and miss whether you get them. Are you in the UK? D&B Militaria, when they get gas masks in, they're generally expensive, but they stay in stock quite a long time. Which is actually good if you know, you want to get one, like, you know, whenever they get a mask in, even though they ask more than, like, you know, what the standard sort of eBay price is, they generally tend to, like, list them and stock them for a while. So they're quite good for that. I think there might be some other, like, military surplus stores that get gas masks occasionally, but yeah, Z56s are quite hard to find. I said the annoying thing with mine was the rubber was so weak on some of the straps that, you know, it was the first time doing it up while I was actually on my head, one of the straps was snapped. Because of, like, you know, the tension on the buckle. Let's get the car a little bit further up and then we can do some machine gun on the car. Hope that, yeah, did finish doing the reload. Oh no. Keep going. It just sort of broke the animation. Oh shit, it's got a grenade launcher. The vehicles can roll backwards off the cliff, so let's not sit on that. That's a notch roll. It won't roll any further, let me go back to the machine gun. I do like the fact in this that all the trees and like the foliage break apart with machine guns. So that's the only annoying thing about the single player to me, is mostly the bloody, like, volumetric effects that are a bit overdone. Who the fuck chucking that? Oh, in the lighthouse, aren't they? I forgot that. I love the rate of fire on this thing. Yeah, no worries, but yeah, like I said, it's not the most common gas mask to find, I think, just because of the fact it was like a West German civil defence mask. And later on, I think they just issued M60... Is it M65s I'm thinking of? As the other, you know, masks to do the same job for basically everything. Yeah, the M65. Let's see a skeleton.
I knew I should have taken that adult education course. Maybe I'd even know PowerPoint too. There. Alright, now get a move on. I got it from here.
Oh, can't we go in a lighthouse? That's annoying. You can on the multiplayer. Although I don't think it's the one on this map, is it? It's Valkyrie, though. You can go on the, Are they all back in the vehicle? No? Okay, am I meant to be doing something else up here? Move to the triangulation point. Oh no, I am meant to be going there, okay. Oh yeah, because I'm meant to be leaving a guy behind, aren't I, at each of the points? Yeah, that's it. Somehow it doesn't damage the vehicle at all, just constantly running into fences. Oh, there's more of them in the town again. Yep. I find it interesting in lots of like the real life videos when a soldier like you know, gets hit in the head with like a bullet and like barely notices the helmet stopped a bullet, you know, until somebody else points it out to them. Like obviously if it's a large enough caliber thing and the helmet stopped it, there's a chance it could break your neck or whiplash you or whatever. But like, you know, there's lots of pictures from Ukraine of soldiers who've got like helmets where there's like a bullet sticking out of it or whatever. It also probably depends on how good like the liner and the cushioning is in the helmet. Because a helmet with like a really bad liner and cushioning and all that, you'd probably feel it a lot more because it would just like ring the helmet around your head. Alright, I'll take the vehicle we left here the last time. Because, like, even when I've had hits to, like, my riot helmet when I've tested that, like, you know, with, like, melee stuff hitting you, you feel it a lot more as kind of just, like, your head being jolted around than, like, actually kinetic force into the helmet itself, if that makes sense. thought that was a jump I could do there. I suppose I'm meant to be going around it, aren't I? Maybe? Not sure. Oh yeah, I am. I was going to shoot maybe explosives at it somewhere. I haven't played this in ages, I can't remember. That one says caution on it. But no, it's still not any more useful than any of the others. Oh, there we go. Now I've got a ramp. Vehicle's pretty fun. Like to see a Big Mac.
So there I was, in a ship that was supposed to be lost, looking for something that should have stayed buried. I had my reasons. We all did. Going home. Then I found it, and everything changed.
See explosives again. Oh, well, maybe I'm supposed to go for that bit. Okay.
This whole Operation Aurora thing, I think I just found part of it.
What? Yeah, baby. Such, give me the comm. Okay, Preston, go. No, wait, I'm passing in Aguaya too. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm set to invisible. Because yeah, one of my friends started playing Bad Company 2, which is a bit of coincidence, but obviously we play once finish streaming.
This Operation Aurora was a suicide mission. We sent these guys in to die. All of them. Wyatt, Faraday.
Wyatt? They knew?
Yeah. They even had projected unit casualties. I guess they needed to know what the weapon would do. Wait. this code. Sierra Foxtrot 1079.
That's a U.S. military prefix, but nothing even our clearance can reference. How much?
Hard to say. Just the one.
Just take it and get out ASAP. This area's too hot. We're pulling all our operatives out.
Solid copy.
Right, perfect place to end the stream now. Because we're on a different level now, and yeah, I've been PM'd by somebody. So yeah, have a good day everybody, and gas mask video later today that's scheduled to go up.